When Cho'Gath roamed for a double, shouldn't you be able to do the same? I mean this as respectfully as possible, but you're completely wrong, because that's not how the game works. I'm gonna pull up the map. I'll show you the game state where Cho'Gath roamed and got a double kill. Maybe it's gonna help put things into perspective. Cho'Gath is pushed into his tower. He's unable to do anything, he's low, he can't play. He's like half HP. So he's pushed in, but then he clears the wave. And I fall back a little bit, catching the next wave. As the wave is here, my jungler and my mid laner moves into enemy jungle territory. I ping them there's danger, I ping them to back, because it's just a 5 to 10 second window that Cho'Gath has, which they know, they're aware that this is his one time to move. So as I'm here, pushing the wave, before I can, get the full prior and have a huge move of my own, they walk in, they get collapsed on, they get double killed, both kills unfortunately being handed over to Cho'Gath. I couldn't utilize my lead any further. This is not a good play, and this is not the top laner's fault, because this is that short window. If they, instead of invading now, had just played slow, like Jarvan could even have hovered me here, shortly after Cho'Gath is going to be down here, I have a move, we could get mid prior, so their mid laner is stuck on the turret, and all of a sudden the situation looks like this. And then we can do whatever we want. And if any of these two want to join, that's great, because they lose a full wave, both mid and top, and we get a huge advantage. It just comes down to the jungler being able to read the map. League is a bit like a game of ping pong. No matter what you do, your opponent will have a turn. They will have an opportunity to make a play at some point. And sure, there's things you can do to optimize your team's chances and try to set them up for success. But at the end of the day, if literally nobody ever respects the turns, what if you had moved earlier? I shouldn't have to move earlier, there's no reason for me to move earlier. If I move earlier, we don't have a number advantage, then we're taking a 3v3. Like this right here, this is not the situation we want to be in. We want to be in this situation. And we can create that for free if we invade just 10 seconds later. That was the entire point I wanted to get across. I went Morgana this game because we had no AP damage anywhere, and champs like Braum, Varus, and Ryze struggled versus Morgana's shield. Nidalee matchup is a little tricky. Surprising they last picked jungle, but I guess they wanted to put some pressure on me, and I'll do my best to come out on top regardless. When your team insists on unwinnable fights, is it okay to farm and play selfish? You kinda have to. I mean, if your option is to join a doomed fight and die with your team, make a smaller and safer play on the other side, accumulating resources and, turning yourself into a carry, the answer is pretty obvious, right? When I coached Ludwig back in, I guess it was January, when he was climbing from Iron to Plat, the main thing that I wanted to get across and that I taught him was to trust his instincts and only fight when he thought it was a good fight. Because he kept getting baited into bronze fights and just died with his team. You can't allow that to happen. There's a number of ways Nidalee can cheese me and make my life difficult here. Keep an eye on the map. Try to be aware of everything that's going on, and hopefully we'll find a way to be successful. Even if slightly challenging. Naturally, we always do Crocs here before red. So we can do Raptor's Crocs a second time before basing. Nice and smooth clear. Mind early, because W damage is based on missing health, so the lower the target is, the more it deals. Using Raptors, don't have to worry about getting invaded or whatever. We are chilling. It's gonna be bot side, I imagine. Pretty low chance of her invading me now. Here, do Grump before blue. Nidalee went top actually. He got desperate and skipped the camp to look for a play. Could be invading me here. I'm not gonna have a real advantage until I level up. Maybe it's not gonna matter because she's kinda trolling. Ooh, Poppy didn't get the stun into the wall. Still got the kill though. What Nidalee did here was desperate gank top lane for no reason. She saw a chance top, a very low chance, probably like 20% of working. It failed. She then got even more desperate walking into my jungle. Remember the rule of this role. If you go for play, it's because there's an 80% chance or more you're successful. Don't go full bronze. You will usually regret it. Close. At least somewhere bot side. Ooh, huge sneeze. Managed to mute the mic just in time. Poppy will not come. Should look mid instead. If Nami lands the bubble, I'll follow. Oh, her Q wasn't cooldown. I guess I should have went binding first. Works. I managed to walk into melee range to close the gap, then small the gun dodge anyways. You gotta be patient with those skill shots. I like Q when the TP comes in. I just wait. I'm still not fully comfortable timing skill shots with the new TP. It only lands like 50% of the time, so I'd rather just wait. Is there a way to mute everyone's chat but not pings? Of course, you just type /mute all. Boom, done. Wait, it also mutes pings now? Never mind. Back in the day, when you did that, it didn't mute the pings, but I guess they changed it. It's so great doing grubs with Morgana when it's time to be alive. Bot lane seems to be the win con for enemy right now. I mean, the bot prior also gave the Nidalee confidence to do Drake. I didn't want to contest. That wasn't in a great position to fight. Me and solo lanes are the strong members, so ideally, when we fight, it's because all of us are in a great condition to do so. This bot is really aggro here, seeming like over-aggression to me. Massive over-aggression. What they did here was really dirty. I don't know how to feel about Nami taking the double kill either, but it's better than anyone dying at least. Play soon, just need to full clear first. Not sure why Poppy decided to proxy farm, but she's gonna die unfortunately. The Baus Junior on duty. The worst part is that it's kind of similar to the, you know, play we looked over and analyzed from last game. If she does this play in 20 seconds, she is invincible because I can match Nidalee. He just did it too early. Sylvia's ult. I think he does a ult. Did you kill my boy? Did he just flash it up? Yes, he did. That was a little overkill, but sure. Go grubs, but I kinda need to base first. This ward didn't spot me, I don't think it did. Because I hugged the wall. We don't have vision there. Nope, Nidalee spot. I was about to say, there's a chance she's on it. The problem is Nami just randomly left Israel. He's gonna get dope now. Israel has the map awareness of a potato. He didn't even notice Nidalee's there. Jesus Christ, dude! What are you doing? At least try to dodge the spears, are you kidding me? Could be a splash. Well, I got danced with. Those. You in heaven, my son. Might go Drake soon. I wouldn't be surprised. It's probably their best response to me getting growth for free. Not entirely sure if it's going to be possible for us to contest. If they're on it right now, definitely not. Flash. They died, that means they're not getting Drake. Stay here in the jungle, I have crazy mana regen. Works. I kinda wanna get Drake right now before enemy team does. Wow. These outplays are brutal. Wouldn't be surprised if they surrender at 15. Heartbreaking moment for enemy team. in Italy for a while. Not sure what she's up to. Also, I can't believe my control ward is still up in this bush. They never actually checked it. Biggest value ward of all time. That's the surrender. It's so back. The Timo Morgana is where the magic happens. In low elo, everyone expects you to gank 100% of the time as farming and objectives more important. Yep. I mean, don't get me wrong, a good jungler finds time for everything. And if you clear your camps effectively... Should I pull up the Rift Kit again? Okay, so let's say I am blue jungle. I just walk out of base. Like, first clear is pretty straightforward. First clear, most of the time, you just full clear, right? Like, anyone can just full clear from one side to the other. It's pretty basic. After the full clear, I don't know, maybe you look for gank, you do whatever. I don't really care, whatever floats your boat. Then you're back in base. Now, the bad jungler just does something completely random. Like, ganks mid, goes top, doesn't take their camps into account. But the smart jungler realizes we just full cleared bot to top. So you're gonna move directly to your Crocs and respawn. You're gonna do Crocs. If enemy bot lane is overextended, you go for gank. If not, well, then you move to your Raptors and clear Raptors as well. Mid lane overextended, you gank mid. If not, well, that's fine. You move to your Wolves, you do your Grump. Now suddenly you full cleared your jungle. Void Grubs is coming up soon. If there's no play to be made, you can just take Void Grubs. If top is overextended, you go top. You base, and you repeat the cycle. It's really simple. Instead of brute forcing ganks because you're bored, you gank and play for objectives when you have an advantage and when it's smart. When it's likely to lead to you getting something out of it. And walking out of base, you always walk to the side where your camps are respawning. So if there's no play to be had, well, at least you're close to your camp so you can farm immediately. I miss when junglers needed a leash. Oh no. Needing a leash was a nightmare. I think that's one of the most positive changes they made to jungle in the last years. Every jungle champion can solo camps from level 1. Laners didn't enjoy leashing, and if you as a jungler didn't get a leash and the enemy did, it put you so far behind it was miserable. Like literally your entire game could be decided by whether you got a leash or not. Let's do the Olaf in action. He got a slight buff this patch. Adjusted the attack speed scaling on the C, so the more attack speed he has, the faster the E is gonna channel and appear. They got counter picked up. Olaf steamrolls every champion on our team. They outscale mids. I don't know. It's gonna be challenging on paper, but that doesn't mean the game is over. We can still win. That doesn't look gankable. I have a short window now where I could make a quick play before moving to my Crocs. Moving. See if we can dive. Tank. Once Q is back up, I should be able to kill him. Got him. That was really well played from Malphite. Like, I was actually sweating. One tiny mistake and I'm dead for nothing. These tanks are so good at playing weak side. Would you ever buy potion on Lee? I honestly can't remember the last time I bought a health pot in a jungler. I think it's so rare that it actually makes a difference. And having that extra 50 gold in your first base can come in really handy. I guess if you're playing against Halo Blades, Ignite Shaco, or you're on a really weak champion against an Italy, like one of these super aggressive level 2 invaders, you could go health pot, but outside of that you shouldn't really need it. What should be near as Wolves and Grump, we're just doing the same thing, nothing too crazy going on. This was a jungle matchup that was extremely common back in 2015-16. I remember back then, before I joined Fnatic Academy, I was playing in the UK League for a couple months. What is currently the NLC. This matchup was played constantly. Both sides of it. Like, Drake for free. I don't think we can do anything to change that. The real question now is whether Olaf plans on crossing. I need to try to burn down these crops to hit level 6. There, I got it off the first one. Olaf got it off midwave though. He can't contest, even if he walks there. He should be recalling right now. Oh, he's bringing Rel. Wait, my top lane is also recalling. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can burn this, but this might be a bit of a flip. I did get it. Jace should have stayed. Once Jace backs is a little random. I'll give him Scuttle, it's not the end of the world. In order to beat Olaf, I have to play really slow. Olaf is dunking on any champion in all lanes, so I have to jump him, bait out his ult, ward hop out, and then when his ult has timed out, I can turn the fight around and win. Keep in mind, that strategy only really works if he has no flash. Because if he flashes after me, then, well, I'm grey screened. How do you feel about legal P being based on individual performance? I think it wouldn't function. Because no matter what stats they use to determine whether or not somebody has a great performance, there's gonna be countless ways to abuse it. Like, what are you gonna base it on? KDA, amount of deaths, damage, wards placed for supports, CS count? Like, I'm just imagining a lot of players starting to literally just not take part in any fight and only sit AFK farming side lanes to have 0 deaths and highest possible CS number. Because then the system would consider you a good player, right? Too many ways to abuse it. Someone like Baus would also get destroyed by that kind of system, I'm pretty sure. Additionally, Malphite is a counter into Jace, but he's just steamrolling top right now. Tower's almost down. I'm gonna base by clips. Yep, it's going Ezreal. I'll try to get rid of Rel first. That was easy enough. Now we go bot to top. Got our camps respawning. Void Grubs are naturally gonna respawn around the time we make it up there, so should be really straightforward. It would be nice if we could get both Grubs and Drake, but if I have to choose one, I'll take Grubs any day of the week. Got PP flanked. Can't help him. This Grub is down. We hit level 9, finish our full clan, and we play Grubs. It's 20 on Drake. It is an option to fight them, but I think there's a chance we lose that fight. Seems like there's no point taking that kind of risk. We're also gonna get the first tower top in a moment. That should be instant. Feats of strength for us. Point being here, we have camps respawning, so that's where we're heading. Oh god, Janna's going crazy mode. Our bot lane is 0-3-0. Enemy bot is the clear win con for enemy team. I was trying to kick her into Ezreal, but it didn't land. So close. Almost secured the double kill. Close. Close enough. Give me this. Gimme, gimme. Sure what this fight is all about. Be worse. Really important we contest next Drake so they don't get that early soul. Having top to bot is great as well, because Jace is going to be bot lane and he's our strong side currently. Free time after Crocs. Like what Jace is doing here. He pushed out bot and forced Malphite to respond to the wave, and now he wants to brute force mid with his advantage. Get down to fight here. Don't know smite, but forced to fight. One of those games we win just by being smart and controlled. We're always gonna have prior everywhere except mid. And we can use our side prior to get prior mid as well, so all is good. Obviously, anytime the enemy team overextends, we're gonna hunt them down and try to kill them while we're at it.
Rampage.
Heralds will bring us a free tier 2 at any point. I have so little gold, so there's no reason to base. I can just go clear my bot camps. Don't go my position yet. I guess they know I'm here now. Those wolves, that is. When he presses Q, I'll Q as well. Then he can't dodge. Okay, he never actually used the axe then. Might as well try. I'm guessing she gets bot without me here. I'll take Lou in the meantime. Actually, if Malphite is there, we're not gonna get it even if I'm there. It's all good. We can base soon. Scuttle, base, play topside. Same thing, just carry out hard engage. When Olaf ult is active. It's Crocs.
Your team has destroyed the turret.
Yeah, that's fine. She does a flash if needed. I can a bit later. Pressure now. Top should be free, so I'll rotate mid. Make sure we get that as well in this next wave. Let it go, just pressure from the side. It's all about taking the correct steps to make sure they never have a chance of coming back. This team has played some of the best macro I've seen all day. I hope we can keep it up. Usually it feels like I'm just desperately trying to get everybody on the same page, but now the entire team is just smurfing. Rendered, I guess that's not too surprising. What a stomp. I think the enemy jungler is pretty highly ranked. This could be good for my MMR. Let's find out. I still lose more than I gain on this account. I lose anywhere between 21 and 23 points, usually. Still get plus 18, 19. Man, what a beautiful gold craft.